Hi, my name is Nabi Fatma. I'm an experienced HR manager in the clothing retail sector. Today, I'm presenting my vision as a candidate for the Chief Ethical Officer at Abercrombie and Fitch. My job is to strengthen Abercrombie and Fitch's ethical foundation, promote sustainable practices, and pull off our reputation as one of the most socially responsible brands and ethically responsible. Today, I'll outline my personal skills, analyze Abercrombie and Fitch's ethical journey, and discuss the strategies to rebuild consumer trust. I have a decade of HR managing experience in retail, where I have applied policies aligned with the Equality Act of 2010. My decision making is a blend of practical ethics, which means focusing on the greater good, along with rule-based principles to support duty-based fairness. I have led DEI projects that ended up improving employee satisfaction by 35%, while also reducing turnover, which proves that I can apply ethical transformation. White Hot, The Rise and Fall of Abercrombie and Fitch, the documentary shows us how, under Mike Jeffries, the brand formed exclusivity based on looks and excluded diversity in marketing and hiring as well. For me, the most impactful clip was the disclosure of hiring staff just for appearance. Interviews and archive adverts were used by director Alison Clayman to expose the bias, which made the viewers question the ethical practices behind the beauty-based branding. Edward Freeman's theory would criticize both Abercrombie and Fitch and H&M for not caring about their customers, communities, and their employees. And Milton Friedman's theory could tolerate these things if they are legal and profitable. However, risking reputation threatens long-term value of the brand. This controversy replicates the H&M Conscious collection, where environmental claims did not have transparency. In my approach, stakeholders' responsibility is equal to sustainable profit. After analyzing B Lab's criteria, my idea is that Abercrombie and Fitch should be pursuing B Corp certification, but only after they make internal ethics and transparency strong. If it's a rushed approach, it will risk greenwashing accusations. So a step-by-step approach will make sure of employee buy-in and credibility. Abercrombie and Fitch's marketing today is highly inclusive. It features diverse models, for example, body type, race, etc. But there is an absence of acknowledgement for harm that was made in the past. For ethical branding, we must combine positive representation with clear and open acknowledgement for the mistakes made in the past, which would show genuine change instead of just a superficial image change. First of all, Abercrombie and Fitch should bring out a yearly transparency report showing supply chain audits clearly, DEI metrics, and carbon footprint. And then they should partner up with credible NGOs. For example, Fashion Revolution would all place accountability and align Abercrombie and Fitch with worldwide esteemed ethics movements. My ethical leadership is focused on triple bottom line, which is balancing people, planet, and profit. I have managed workplace crisis using honesty and by applying CSR frameworks and to make sure of transparent reporting and responsible operations with global reporting initiative. My recommendations are two resources for Fran Horowitz, like The Truth About CSR for insights into joining CSR for core strategy, and the second would be B Corp Impact Assessment Tool to help Abercrombie and Fitch towards B Corp preparation. These two will offer proven planting ethics in the business. So, for conclusion, with my experience, ethical decision making skills, and vision for Abercrombie and Fitch change make me the perfect candidate for this job. In Unison, we can restore and redefine Abercrombie and Fitch's position in fashion as one of the best ethics and sustainability. This concludes my presentation. Thank you for watching.